Hi all, welcome to Sidza.com. Here in this video, we will take few basic concepts of the thermodynamics, and one of the most common concepts that we use in the thermodynamics, the most common term that we use in thermodynamics is the system and surroundings. We often say this the system and the surroundings. We use this term very much in the thermodynamics. But what actually is the system and what is the surroundings, right? System is the part of the universe, right, that you want to study. Pretty simple. Anything, any part of this universe that is under your thermodynamic considerations, that becomes the system, right? And whatever is outside the boundaries of the system, that is the surroundings. Suppose here we have a vessel in which a reaction is going on. The reactions getting converted into products, and you are studying this vessel here, the reaction mixture. So you can say this is your system, and whatever is outside the boundaries of this reaction vessel, that will be treated as the surroundings. Correct? So you can say system is any part of the universe that is under your consideration. A system can be as small as an atom, right? Suppose if you want to discuss about an atom, right? Suppose you want to study the atom. What is the structure? What are the fundamental particles of the atom, right? So at that time you can say the atom is the system, and whatever is outside the boundaries of that atom, that is the surroundings. So a system can be as small as an atom, or it can be as big as you can see the whole earth, right? Suppose you want to study about the earth, correct? So if you want to study about this planet in which we actually exist here, in which the life is there, so this planet can be your system, correct? So a system can be as as small as an atom also. So it's not necessarily that we talk about only the reaction vessels. Most of this students they get confused that the system is basically the vessel in which the reaction is being carried out. Actually, the system is anything that you want to study, correct? So suppose here you want to study about an aeroplane, correct? Suppose there's an engineer and he wants to study about the aeroplane, its structure and how it works, right? So aeroplane becomes the system, and whatever is the outside, that is the surroundings. Clear? And if you want to study about the whole universe, at that time the system can be the whole universe, right? If you want to discuss about the universe as a whole, so that means you are studying the universe as a whole. So universe can be a system at that time, correct? So I think the system and the surroundings part, that is now clear. Anything that is under your thermodynamic considerations, right, that is under your study, that the part becomes the system. And whatever is outside the boundaries of that system, the remaining part of the universe outside the boundaries of the system, that is the surroundings. There are three main types of systems. We basically categorize the different types of systems into three main groups: open system, closed system, and an isolated system. An open system is the one that can exchange energy and the matter with the surroundings, right? So let's take here an example. Suppose you have an open beaker, it contains the water, and we can this system here, it can exchange the matter with the surroundings, okay, and it can exchange heat also. That means it can exchange energy also with the surroundings, right? So everything everything is possible there with the system and the surroundings. So this system will be an open system. This is an example of an open system. You can talk about a cup of a tea, right? Suppose you have a cup of a tea. A hot cup of a tea, we know that it can exchange the matter, and it can exchange the energy as well, right? The hot cup of tea, after some time it becomes cold, so it loses the energy, and the energy goes to the surroundings. An open system is the one that can exchange both energy and the matter with the surroundings. Now closed vessel, closed system, Suppose here you put a lid on this open system so that the matter cannot exchange, right? Now the matter, exchange of the matter with the system and the surroundings is not possible. The only thing that you can exchange with the surroundings is the energy, correct? Only the energy can be exchanged with the surroundings. So that means the system that can exchange only matter, not that can exchange the heat or energy but not the matter, is an closed system. Okay, isolated system. So what it is? A system that can exchange neither matter nor energy, right? So the walls are such that the walls do not allow the matter or the energy to, actually the transfer, right, between the system and the surroundings. And these walls are called as adiabatic walls, right? This is an adiabatic wall here, a wall that cannot allow the heat or the matter to exchange. And this system here is an isolated system, right? So that means the system that can neither exchange matter nor energy with the surroundings is an isolated system. And it's very difficult to find here a perfect isolated system in the in this universe. One close example, right? One close example, you can take the thermo flask. We know that the flasks, right? If you put the hot water in the flasks, that hot water remains hot for a longer period of time, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, right? Depends on the quality of the. So that means we cannot see the flask, the thermo flask. This is a 100% isolated system, because we see that after some time, the water becomes cold. That means that some of the heat has been lost there. So you can say the close example for an isolated system is a thermo flask, because it the walls are made such that it doesn't allow the heat to transfer. Now one such example for the isolated system, you can talk about universe. As I said, if you study about the system, the universe as a whole, universe can be a system, right? Universe becomes the system at that point when you study the universe as a whole. So if you suppose here there is nothing outside the universe, right? Okay, outside universe there is nothing actually. So the universe cannot exchange anything with whatever is outside. So that means you can say the universe is an isolated system. Clear? Hope you got the concept. Thanks for watching the video. Bye for now.